You are bound to an ancient and powerful spirit. A ghost so old its name has been lost to time. This entity is no near mere remnant of a mortal soul, but a spectral force that lingers on the edge of eternity. Whether it seeks to resolve unfinished business, protect its tomb, or spread its whisper through the minds of the living, it has chosen you as its vessel. Its knowledge transcends death. It will seeps into thoughts and into a horrible presence, grants you powers both eerie and profound. Through it, you commune with the dead, cloud the minds of the living, and even learn to slip from your own body to possess others. Welcome back, adventurers. Today we're diving into one of the most haunting flavor subclasses I ever made, the Elder Ghost. Whether you're a fan of spectral powers, spiritual vengeance, or just want to phase through walls and freak out your demon, this one's for you. So who or what is the Elder Ghost? This subclass channels the lingering spirits of someone who should have passed on, but stayed behind, bound by vengeance, duty, or unfinished business. You're not just haunted, you are the haunting. Maybe your character was killed and resurrected, leaving part of their soul behind. Maybe they were cursed with ghostly powers by an ancient deity. Whether the story they now drift between life and death, drawing power from the eternal veil. And no, you're not a forlorn ghost yet. But the longer you live, the thinner that line becomes. The Elder Ghost subclass gives you a wicked set of features that lean into the ghost fantasy. You basically can play as Danny Phantom. This subclass works for both 5e and D&D 24, so let's hop into it. So boom, at first level, for the first level feature, you start with Ghostly Presence, which gives you telepathy within 30 feet, speak with dead once per long rest, no slot needed, and a free cast of one of your subclasses spells without using a slot, once per rest. Basically, the moment you take this subclass, you become the spooky guy in the party, allowing you both to talk to the undead, but also allowing you to cast any ghostly spells once per long rest without using a Warlock spell slot. Also, at level 1, you get Eternal Step. You take any damage, boom, you use your reaction to become incorporeal. While incorporeal, you phase through walls and creatures as difficult terrain. You resist all non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. But don't entertain something, or you take 1d4 damage. Now you get a number of uses equal to your proficiency bonus. This is huge for clutch escapes, surprise moment, or just full-on ghost mode. At level 6, you get Haunting Whispers. Now, it gets terrifying. When you hit a creature or force a saving throw with a spell, you can haunt them. They get disadvantage on concentration and insight. You can see and hear the distances for 1 round. Yeah. And if they end their turn near you, they take psychic damage, equal to your charisma modifier. Now this is a flavorful anti-critical spy, disruptive caster, and deal damage, all in one. Also at level 6, you embrace your inner Danny Phantom with a Ghost Flight. You activate Ghost Flight as a bonus action, and boom, you're flying for 10 minutes. You get a flying speed equal to your walking speed. And the flavor, well, you're basically Danny Phantom. Spectral winds carrying you like a whisper. You're the creepiest thing in the sky since invisible owls. At level 10, you get 2 abilities here, both once per long rest or via spell slot. The first one we're talking about is Possession. You target a creature within 60 feet. If it fails a charisma save, it is incapacitated. You can see through it, speak through it. You can move around like a meat puppet. It keeps saving at the end of its turn, but while it's possessed, is hopeless. Now, the second ability is Ghost Touch Memory. Now, this is your psychic debuff toolbox. You choose a creature and give it disadvantage on fear/charm save, or an upcoming mental save, or give flash of its past or trauma, like a mini legend lore. One is for control, one's for flair. Both of these are amazing and go great and pairs well for the ghost theme. And finally, for a level 14 capstone, Ghost King Ascendant. Okay, buckle up. For 1 minute, you become a god tier ghost. You are incorporeal, but no longer take damage inside stuff. You resist everything but force and radiant damage. All your warlock spells and cantrips do extra necrotic or psychic damage equal to your charisma modifier. You get free uses of possession and ghost touch memories, and you can activate them as a bonus action. This is your final boss transformation. Use it wisely and, of course, dramatically. Now, whenever I make a subclass for the Warlock, I always like to add amplifications that really bring out the flavor of the subclass. However, when I make invocations, I not only make an invocation for this specific subclass, but also an invocation that all Warlocks can use. Thus, it allows anyone can pick up and play around with the invocations, not just the subclass. Now, the specific Warlock invocation for this subclass is called Wait Form Echo. Leave behind a ghostly echo when you hit third step. Once per round, use a reaction to swap places with your echo within 30 feet, or grant advantage/disadvantage on a roll near it. You can do this a few times per day. It's tactical, cinematic, and very ghost-like. Now, for the universal invocation for Warlocks, it's called the Phantom Blade Echo. Except for the packed blade users, you basically turn your packed weapon into a phantom blade. You deal psychic damage, and you hunt enemies on a failed save, giving them disadvantage on the next attack. It's a solid debuff baked into your weapon attacks. Great synergy, works for any subclass to use, and once again, it is universal, so any Warlock can pick this up. Now, last but certainly not least, we need to go over the Elder Ghost expanded spell list. Now, as you remember from the first feature, you're able to cast one of these spells, appropriated by your spell slot, obviously, once per long rest, giving you way more chance to actually use these ghost-like spells within your campaign. So let's get in. So our first level spells, we got Dissonant Whispers, Cause Fear, perfect for ghosts, perfect for destroying fear and displaced and distrust within your enemy's rank. Our second level spells, we got Phantasmal Force, Detect Dog. On the third, we have Spirit Guardians, Enemies Abound. Fourth, Phantasm Killer, Great Invisibility. And finally, fifth levels, we have Dance Macabre and Legend Lord. All of these allow you to really enhance your Warlock into a new level of ghost-like abilities, but also give that flavor and make it all to theme with your Warlock, and especially with your patron. The Elder Ghost isn't your typical Warlock. It's not about wall blasting, it's about haunting the battlefield. You slip in and out of danger, you disrupt concentration and sow fear. You possess enemies, fly over walls, whisper through corpses, and become a spectral legend. It's a fantastic for narrative-heavy games, horror or gothic campaigns, or a player who wants style and substance in equal measure. And most importantly, it's fun as hell to roleplay. Channel your inner Danny Phantom, baby. Go and get that. Now, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more Homebrew Subclass deep dives. Also, drop a comment below. What will you pair with the Elder Ghost? A haunted backstory, a revenge plot, or maybe you will villain all along. Until next time, stay creative, stay spooky, and may your dice always roll high for you and build that build.